teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Oregon's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine. And
trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Now that's how you get a playoff game started for a defense. You come up with a huge sack like that, get this offense behind the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Moore. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That's caught. It's Moore. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Ducks. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work on the return there. So Kentucky's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. Great guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff running right. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first.
Touchdown, Kentucky, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Benson.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession, and they do it again. Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Extending the play now.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into cover. Good heads-up play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. The penalty backs him up. First and very long. They'll feed the back again. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Rush set it down to the offense. First down. Grab behind the line. It's Benson. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
With the catch, it's Hughes. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Big throw caught on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now it's second down here.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Nice grab. It's Stewart. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Hook inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Oregon. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Nichols. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field, trying to build on the beautiful, balanced touchdown trot last time they had it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short game.
Breaks into the clear. They bring them down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you. And this is exactly what happens here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Passes the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Makes the grab, it's Moore. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're definitely.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the...
They bring him down for a short loss on the scramble. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The shotgun running play called. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Trapped him for a sack. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
What the fuck? What the fuck I'm gonna do with that, bro? Like, come on, bro.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, Kentucky. Still no answer for this offense. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Gonna run it. It's Hughes. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The minute's gonna wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for their halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They're fortunate to have the lead of the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Kentucky getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Using his legs, it's Patterson. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down here for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense cannot be stopped. So with pull-out pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Wideout's now clustered. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. And it's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Benson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they hand it off to the back. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Moore. Looking downfield near the end zone. Well, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Law. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking for a gap. It's Patterson. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Ward. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Second down, we're going to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Back to throw again. Pump over the middle. It's Moore.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Look out. Room to run here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Takes it for the ground. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the catch. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. And the Ducks line up with a first and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And he drops back in the gun. Pass rush gets home. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's low. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Third and goal. We're going to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Moves out of the pocket. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Nichols. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in the last possession. Looking to scramble. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So the big gain wiped.
Bro, that just fucking cheated.
By the penalty, and the offense moving backwards.
No.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for a receiver. Pocket breaking down. Finds his man. It's low. He's swarmed by the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grinding away on the ground. Good enough for the first down with a 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's McGowan. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Scanning the field. It's Ward. Makes a quick catch. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Makes an open space. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And at first down, they go right back to him. You senior able to make the stop after a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Trying to run it. It's McGowan. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, trying to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. To keeper trying to get to the marker. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.